In this video, I am going to discuss about the kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista includes single-celled organisms with well-developed nucleus, and the examples of kingdom Protista: amoeba, paramecium, chlamydomonas, and euglena. This kingdom also consists of unicellular organisms. The nucleus here is bound by a nuclear membrane, and if nucleus is bounded by a nuclear membrane, then this type of organism is called as eukaryotes. Some are animal-like since they do not make their own food, like amoeba and paramecium, and some are plant-like since they have one or more chloroplasts and can make their own food using solar energy, and the example is euglena and diatoms. So let's discuss in detail about the amoeba. Amoeba is one of the simplest animals. It is made up of just one single cell, and that is why it is called as what? Unicellular organisms. Being so small, it can be seen only under a microscope. Amoeba is found in ponds, ditches, and other places where stagnating water. Stagnating water means what? Means water do not move there. Clear? It is stagnate there. It is there for at one place only. The body of an amoeba is irregular in shape. The outer covering of the body is the cell membrane. A prominent nucleus lies in the center, surrounded by cytoplasm. Now the question comes, how an amoeba moves? The organ of locomotion in an amoeba is the pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means what? False feet. Clear? So amoeba moves with the help of a pseudopodia. They are finger-like projections. Means what? Pseudopodia. Clear? Pseudopodia are finger-like projections formed by the flowing of cytoplasm into these extensions. Many pseudopodia may be seen projecting out from the body of an amoeba at a time, but only one of them extends longer than the others towards the direction it wants to move in. This type of movement is often termed as the amoeboid movement. Movement of amoeba by extending a pseudopodia helps in the movement in a particular direction. Then, how an amoeba feeds? When an amoeba senses food in its immediate surroundings, it quickly puts out its pseudopodia and moves towards it. On reaching the food particle, it extends two of its pseudopodia and surrounds the food particle. The tips of the two pseudopodia fuse together to form a small space with the food inside it, and this small space is called as what? Food vacuole. The cytoplasm secretes digestive juices into the food vacuole. These act on the food and help in breaking it down into a simple soluble form. This soluble food is absorbed into the cytoplasm, where it is stored or utilized for growth and release of energy. The undigested food is expelled from the body through the cell membrane. Digestion occurs only inside a food vacuole to prevent the digestive juices mixing with the cytoplasm. Now, how an amoeba excretes? Ammonia is the main waste product that is formed in the body of an amoeba. This is eliminated from the body through the general body surface by the simple process of diffusion. Excess of water from the body of the amoeba is collected in the contractile vacuole. Ammonia is soluble in water. Hence, sometimes ammonia is expelled out along with the water from the contractile vacuole. The contractile vacuole expands when there is water in it and shrinks when the water is released into the surrounding. The nitrogenous waste are also given out directly through the cell surface. So now which you can answer that which organ of the amoeba helps in the excretion? Then answer is what? Contractile vacuole. Then which part of the body helps in the movement? What? Pseudopodia. Okay? Now, how an amoeba respires? In amoeba, exchange of gases occurs through the cell membrane. There is no such a respiratory system as it is developed in our body. Okay? Oxygen from the surrounding water diffuses into the cytoplasm, and carbon dioxide from the body of the amoeba diffuses out into the surrounding water. Now the next is how an amoeba reproduces. Amoeba reproduces by splitting into two, and this type of reproduction is called as asexual reproduction. Okay? In a full grown amoeba, first the nucleus divides into two, and then the rest of the cell divides in a way that each half gets one daughter nucleus, and this type of process is called as binary fission. Binary means two and fission means division. The two daughter amoeba live independently, grow to full size and divide again. Sometimes when the environmental conditions are unfavorable, ponds go dry, or it is too cold or too hot, amoeba withdraws its pseudopodia and turns into a small rounded speck. At this time, the amoeba secretes a thick wall around itself and is now called a cyst. Reproduction occurs in the cyst by multiple fission. So binary fission means what? The whole body divided into two, and multiple fission means what? The whole body divided into many. Yeah. Inside this cyst, the nucleus divides several times to form many daughter nuclei. Each daughter nucleus is surrounded by some cytoplasm to form amoebulae. When favorable conditions return, the cyst breaks open to release the amoebulae. Each amoebulae then develops into a young amoeba. Okay? So this all is about the amoeba. In next video, I will discuss the next topic. Till then, have a nice day.